Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here today with a personal break of a box of the newer TOPPS Series 2 Baseball 2020 TOPPS Series 2 Baseball and one of our last few boxes of the 2020 Panini Legacy Football. Now we have sold through so much Legacy and it has been awesome. Still haven't seen a Dare to Tear insert, but we've seen a lot of very nice rookie patch autos. But this personal break here today is for Robert J. from Maryland, so thank you so much, Robert, for letting me open these on up for you. And just before we get started, I want to give you all an update on the break situation from this past weekend. I have started uploading, well, I did yesterday, and it is again stuck in processing the long video in their normal quality. I also exported a video. It took less time, but still took 7 hours in the editor instead of 9 hours. A lower quality version of the video, and I'm uploading that one now just to see perhaps if that one goes a bit faster, if the other one for some reason is still stuck. I'm not sure if it's like stuck in processing or it's just taking a super long time. The problem with it being at the 0% is when we upload normal videos like this one, it'll be at 0%, and then when it's done it'll just jump from 0 to 95 to 100. So I haven't seen any movement with that. I'm letting it go through today. By the time you see this video uploaded, either the stream has been uploaded or I have started working on splitting it up into different segments. That was recommended a couple times. I saw the comments when I came in this morning, and that will be, I guess, what I have to do if the video does not work for me today. But you all clicked to hear me open up, to watch and hear me open up these two boxes here for Robert. So let's get on into them. I want to start with the football just because I'm excited to see if we can finally get one of those Dare to Tear cards. So let's move. First off, let's move Mike Trout over here. Oops. Alright, there we go. And now let's quickly snap ourselves into the corner and get on into this one for Robert. So to all of you out there who are waiting to watch the replay of your personal breaks, I do apologize. This was an unforeseen complication. I'm hoping this lower quality video will upload faster. It looks like it's still going pretty slow, but still faster than the big one. It, for some reason, after going through the editor, the regular sized break video was like 60 gigabytes. And then this lower quality, although I looked into it, supposedly the quality shouldn't be much worse, perhaps not even noticeable unless you're watching on like a 4K TV. But it was a significantly smaller file size, so I'm hoping that does help. But anyways, let's get into this box here for Robert. And I hope you all are having a wonderful week. Hope your week hasn't been as stressful as mine has been so far. But let me know how things are going for you in the comment section down below. I'm curious to see how it's been for you. But here we go. First off, For the Ages insert, Legends, and our two rookies. Now we were opening a box on Saturday night. Well, I think it was probably Sunday morning, but it was interesting. Every pack had two Legends insert. I think it was missing a base card, and it had two Legends insert and two rookies. So that was quite strange. So it doesn't look like that weird issue is here. I don't know if I'd even call that an issue per se. But it looks like we may have a mini in here. Yep, I can see it's in the bottom. There's a little mini in there. Alright, it just wants to skip right to the mini. I see Joe, but it's not. It is. Okay. Interesting. Joe Burrow, like that tomato soup red from LSU. But it's spelled differently than I'm expected to, but then right there it says B-U-R-R-O-W, like regular spelling of Joe Burrow. But this is 57 out of 75, red mini Joe Burrow. Okay, I am thoroughly confused. I mean, nice hit here. I mean, based on the text on the back, you know, Burrow answered like the champion that he is when he asked about his hopes for the 2020 NFL Draft. You want to go #1, but you also want to go to a great organization that's committed to winning Super Bowls. The Heisman Trophy winner and 2019 national champion told the Dan Patrick Show. But why is it spelled like that? I don't know. I mean, it is the same Joe Burrow, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind. It's just on his little nameplate, it's B-U-R-O-E-A-U-X instead of R-R-O-W. But the back does say R-R-O-W. I don't know. Anyway. Confusion. Alright, though. Congrats to Robert. But that is so weird. Timeless talents. Let me know in the comments if I'm just losing my mind. I don't know what's going on. I mean, because I am going to try and wait for those videos to work. I'm expecting these videos to go up later in the day. I'm sure Boss Man will be able to tell me when he shows up what's up with that mini. but I'm confused. Because the Joe Burrow base card doesn't have that spelling. Under the Lights. But I also know Joe Burrow was LSU and Ohio State for a little bit, right? I'm blanking on what the regular Joe Burrow card looks like from the set. I've seen it a few times, but I can't remember if it was in an LSU uniform. I think so. Well, you would think it's the same one. And we have a chrome here. Xavier McKinney. Chrome auto. Just a silver refractor here. Very cool. Xavier McKinney from the University of Alabama. And we have a yellow Josh Jacobs from the Raiders out of 150 coming up next. There's that yellow parallel, Josh Jacobs, 40 out of 150. Now, I did not sleeve up this Under the Lights insert, but you want to make sure to, it looks it's off-centered. Interesting. You want to make sure to sleeve them up, though, just so they don't get scratched. I'm going to actually put them there. Well, no. Weird Joe Burrow goes in the pile with the auto. Alright, let's continue here. Lasting Legacies, Lance Allworth. Ed Reed, Record Book. There's someone playing really, really loud music stuck at the light outside at a Park in 49th, if you're wondering what that noise is. We have a Chrome Rookie here, Kalijah Lipscomb. Jerry Rice for the ages, Peyton Manning. 2 rookies. Looks like I am, as usual, running a bit low on sleeves. I'm not seeing more. Alright, so that is a situation we'll deal with as we get to it. Looks like perhaps I may stop sleeving parallels and see those last couple sleeves for our minis and our remaining auto. We have a blue parallel here. Harrison Smith for the Vikings, 26 out of 50. Legends, orange parallel, Randall Cunningham, numbered 89 out of 199 for the Eagles. Derek Brooks, Legends. Timeless Talents, Joe Namath. A Chrome Rookie, Jeff Okudah. Aaron Rodgers. We have a Christian Wilkins Bronze Mini here. It is number 74 out of 100 for the Miami Dolphins. Bronze Mini. And we have a For the Ages green parallel, which is actually the first For the Ages color parallel I think I have seen here on the channel. Interesting how the whole card isn't green, just the little window there. Let me show that to you guys. I don't think you all have been able to see that yet, but Christian McCaffrey here, 33 out of 100 green parallel. Looks like we have a patch auto here. Oh, Jalen Rigor, number. Oh, there's a little something there on the. Looks like the finish peeled up a little bit on this card. Number 102 out of 199. Jalen Rigor for the, what is that? Horned Frogs? Yes, Horned Frogs. That is a nice patch though. Double patch there. Nice piece of purple. That is really cool, though. Interesting about what happened right here. Like, it doesn't look like a crease or anything if I hold it up to me. It's just like perhaps the finish peeled. But it feels more so like something stuck on there. I don't know about that. Still, even with that, very beautiful card here. Definitely shoot us a message, Robert, on this card. If you'd like for us to perhaps maybe send that off to Panini. Although, I know you can always send the cards in for saying, hey, this is damaged, but sometimes they're like, it's not damaged enough, it's fine. Like, if the card's not, like, completely roached, sometimes the companies, at least we've noticed with, sometimes Panini with basketball cards, in our own personal experience, sometimes they're like, nah, that card's fine. It's like, this isn't fine. And they're like, no, it's fine, trust us. But yeah, definitely let us know on that one, Robert. Because it doesn't affect the card, but it, of course, you know, you want your card pack fresh to actually be pack fresh. But here we go, red parallel here. Cole Kmet from Notre Dame. This is a weird box, so did they just spell Joe Burrow's name wrong? Probably, because they spelled it right in the actual text. And then the RPA has a little funky thing on it. Interesting box here so far. We have Dalvin Cook, Under the Lights silver chrome insert. Lasting Legacies, Patrick Mahomes. And last pack here in this box of Legacy for Robert. Again, some of these base cards are a little chunky, little chunk there in the first pack. First card in the pack. But hey, look, we have a little Kyler Murray here. Little silver mini. That's cool. So 3 minis in this box. Non-numbered, but nice little Kyler Murray card. Although I know Robert isn't concerned with the base. His last box of Legacy also had some weird base card issues, but as I have mentioned before, when we do personal breaks here, we do ship all base. But if you don't want us to, we don't have to. We do have a box. We're not currently open, but the box keeps growing. But a box for like free cards for kids. Because when we are open, people come in like little families, and kids will be like, Daddy, I want to see this. And they're like, you know, things like that. So we have like a little free box for kids that if you don't want your base, we just put all your cards in there. So the kid can get a little nicked base card there. But, so thank you so much to Robert for letting us give those away for you. But we also have a Patrick Mahomes fan favorites insert. So if you see me glossing over base cards that are a little not super kosher, that is why I'm not pointing it out in this video. But that is very interesting on that futures patch. But that actually was the last pack of the box. Let me get this box out of the way. We still do have Robert's box of the Series 2 baseball, but let's do a quick recap here of everything. You have just one sleeve left, so I'm conserving that sleeve. I will get all the these chrome inserts, chrome mini, chrome rookies, and colored parallels all sleeved up after the video, but just in case our hit out of Series 2 is an autograph, I want to have enough sleeves to be able to protect that right away. But let's take a look at our hits from this box. We did get 3 minis, a double patch auto, and a 1 silver chrome autograph. Starting with our minis, we did have the silver Kyler Murray from the Cardinals, non-numbered. Did get bronze Christian Wilkins for the Dolphins, numbered out of 100. And we had this French Joe Burrow, like the tomato soup red, numbered out of 75. 57 of 75. Ooh, palindrome, eBay 101. And then for our first auto, we had Xavier McKinney, silver chrome auto, and dual patch Jalen Rigor from the Texas Horned Frogs, right? TCU, Texas. TCU. I'm starting to remember what the different teams are. I don't remember the initials, but I remember TCU Horned Frogs. But I think it's some sort of Texas. But that is a very beautiful patch there. That one is nice and chunky. That is cool. So nice cool box here, especially with that little Joe Burrow mini. So let me grab all these cards. I'm not going to go over these inserts since, like I said, the colored parallels, since some of them are sleeves, some of them aren't. I want to leave them as nice and in one piece as possible for Robert before those get sleeved up. But let me move all this out of the way and we will get into that Series 2 hobby box. Now I'm excited because we have seen some really cool cards. We've seen an acetate parallel. We've seen an SSSP. We've seen some nice actual patch autos, insert autos, all on the channel. some of them are from this past weekend's breaks, but we have seen some really cool cards out of Series 2, and I'm excited to see what we can get here today for Robert. Perhaps we can get another SSSP. I highly doubt it, but like, hey, it's always worth a shot. Maybe an SP. Perhaps we can get another acetate card, or maybe like even a Robert like parallel. Like maybe we can get a black Robert. That would be crazy. But a Robert for Robert, right? So let's get on into it. I have my tiny knife here, and we're getting into some baseball. Now, the baseball season should be starting soon, but let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts. I know some players have elected not to play. Do you think with everything going on right now in the United States, if the season is actually happening, or they're just going to say it's happening and then keep pushing it back? Because I don't know. If people keep getting sick, especially professional players, I mean, they can't play. It's going to be hard. But let's see if we have any autos here in the silver pack. No, unfortunately, have still not seen a silver pack auto out of any of the boxes, hobby and jumbo, that we've opened on the channel. And there doesn't seem to be a lot of color in the packs as well. I know I mention this a lot, but I feel like compared to other years, there used to be more color. Someone was saying that the print run for Series 2 is much smaller than Series 1. So you'd think you'd be seeing more color than Series 1, but perhaps I'm just over-remembering the amount of color in silver packs from Series 1, which is possible. You know, you think back on the past and you're like, this is better than I remember, and then actually is like, yeah, because it actually wasn't that great. But A-Rod, decade's best there. So I don't know, perhaps let me know your experience with watching Series 1 and Series 2 openings. Perhaps I'm just going crazy, and I thought there was more color than there actually was in Series 1, or if Series 2 is just slacking on the silver pack color / autographs. We have an auto here. We actually have an auto. Usually you're just getting a relic piece, because you can get a relic or an auto in a hobby box. Jumbos, you're guaranteed an auto and 2 relics, but it's one or the other in hobbies. But we have a Jose Ramirez 35th anniversary insert on card autograph from 2020 Topps Baseball. Where is that one sleeve? Good thing I did save that one sleeve then. I even looked at my sleeves before I started. I'm like, there's a handful in there. And I forgot there were so many different parallels in Legacy for some reason, even though I've opened so much of it. I was thinking, oh, like we got 2 autos and the 1 hit out of Series 2. I'll be fine. And I was not fine. I forgot that I have to sleeve up everything else as well. I had a late start this morning, so that's my excuse. I'm tired. But even throughout my tiredness, I hope I'm still making this opening enjoyable for you all viewing, especially you, Robert, because this is your personal break. With all of you out there watching as well, I aim to make content that everybody enjoys, which I know isn't feasibly possible. I'm not going to be for everybody. 35th anniversary Austin Riley here. But, you know, I try not to make bad content. So I hope, like I said, in my tiredness, you're all still enjoying this video. I feel like this conundrum with the Aaron Judge home run challenge with the stream from this past weekend has been really soul draining for me. Now, because it was very impromptu, people were telling me, oh, Twitch saves your replays, which it does. However, that was not a default setting. So from now on, when we're simulcasting on YouTube and Twitch for our Saturday night breaks, just in case any weird things happen with the YouTube stream once again, the replay will be available almost immediately on Twitch, just like it's usually almost immediately available here on YouTube. Maybe just a couple hours to process. So it'll be available there, and then if we have to, worry about uploading it to YouTube. And there's a way to directly export from Twitch to YouTube, the video. So hopefully that'll be easier. But this weekend, wildly unprepared for what happened. This is just an insertless pack here. Yep, the code is fine. Alright, so just insertless, hitless. Sometimes you think there's nothing there and you flip it over and there is actually an advanced stat parallel, because you can't tell those from the front, but you can tell them from the back. In the stat bar, it'll say advanced stats, and then it'll also be out of 300. But it looks like we have our short print here, because there's a backwards card in this pack. Or perhaps Topps is just did something weird. But probably not. Probably our actual short print here. We have Edwin Rios. Yep, it ends in 115, this little tiny code, not sure if y'all could see down there. Edwin Rios for the Dodgers. So this is a photo variation, short print, Edwin Rios. Yep, 0% extra sleeves. Put that in that pile there. But if you have any tips for me, please let me know in the comment section down below. I know I'm asking a lot of you guys today in the comments. We have Warriors of the Diamond, Frank Thomas insert. But please let me know. Because that was my first experience with Twitch, and it seemed like it went well, aside from the fact that that setting was not enabled to save that replay. So then anyone who missed their breaks is still waiting on me to upload this video. I'm like, I'm sorry. You know, of course I want everyone to be able to see their breaks, like 35th anniversary Aaron Judge. And it's very... I mean, I know technically it's not my fault. It's the video file is large and YouTube is taking its sweet time. And me getting the boots a couple times from YouTube is also not my fault. Which I do talk about at the beginning of the video. And I've mentioned throughout Monday's videos as well. We have silver foil Mitch Keller here. And a vintage stock, 99 of 99, Brett Gardner for the Yankees. But, because people were reporting the stream. They were falsely reporting, I may add, for community guidelines / terms of service violations from YouTube. So YouTube received, I don't know what number of reports, but enough that their system automatically pulled the stream. And we have a blue parallel, Warriors of the Diamond, Clayton Kershaw. But as you can see, those two pieces up they're labeled Attempted Stream Part 1 and Part 2. And they're fully monetized, because YouTube did a manual review, absolutely nothing wrong with the video, nothing that I said, nothing that I did, nothing to even make it like, oh, well, perhaps their system picked this up, but it's fine, but limited. It's like not even limited ads. It's like fully ready to go. We have a Hideki Matsui, all-star here for the Yankees. I remember when he used to play for the Yankees. I remember watching baseball like mid-2000s with my family. Like a lot. Like it was always on. Like my dad was always watching baseball back then. So I'll recognize like older, not older, but like older for me, not for like the average population who collect baseball cards. We have a Topps now, Garrett Cole, and Decade's Best, St. Louis Cardinals. But I'll remember like mid-2000s Yankee players, but like I know them. We have Topps 2030 insert Bo Bichette. Topps now Juan Soto. And 35th anniversary Deji LeMahieu. Fernando Tatis Jr. 2030. Now you only get a couple of the 2030 inserts per hobby box, but you get like almost one in every pack in the jumbos. So they are a very beautiful insert, but I guess, you know, when I first, because the first box I opened on the channel was a hobby box, I saw them, I was like, wow, these are so cool. I was thinking like, oh, they're probably like a higher in demand insert, but like they're everywhere it seems. Especially in I'll see like dark backgrounds, I'll be like, it's a parallel, but it's not. But so those they're rare in hobby boxes, but very frequent in jumbos. We have Player of the Decade, Mike Trout. Now that insert seems consistently like 1 or 2 per box in hobbies and jumbos. Same thing with the Home Run Challenge, and even the Warriors of the Diamonds are pretty infrequent. We still have not seen a Robert base card, base rookie. Customary siren on the channel, Wilson Contreras, 35th anniversary. Warriors of the Diamond, Rod Carew. And 4 packs remaining in this box here for Robert. Shohei Ohtani, 2030 insert. Mike Trout 2030 insert. They're all rolling in at the back of the box here. Mike Yastrzemski 35th anniversary. Runaway Victor Robles. And last pack here. Looks like no Robert in this box. Decade's best, Zach Greinke. I will double check all the base just in case I missed one, since Robert does not wish to have his base sent to him. So I will double check. So if there is one, I will get it to you. If not, it does seem it's weird. There was one box that we opened that had 3. It seems like most have 1 or 2, but some have had none. So you can apparently have 0, but at least from what we've seen, 0 to 3 Robert rookies in one box. There's some activity going on outside. But let's do a recap here of what we did get. Our hit into the box here was actually an autograph. Jose Ramirez on card for the Indians. Topps 1985 35th anniversary insert autograph. And for our sorted parallels, since they're all just paper cards, we can shuffle through these very carefully. We have the blue, Clayton Kershaw, Brett Gardner, vintage stock, Mitch Keller, foil, Edwin Rios, short print, Stama, gold, Herrera, silver foil, and Joey Wendell, gold. That'll do it for this box here. So those are the 2 boxes. Definitely very nice on the Legacy box. Nice patch auto. Nice to get an auto out of the Series 2 box. And also this weird Joe Burrow mini. Really don't know what's up with this card. Because I know Joe Burrow's regular rookie is not spelled like that. Because we've seen some. Like I said, it does have B-U-R-R-O-W here. So I don't know if this is like all of them are like this, all of his minis are like this, or perhaps this is a typo on just this one, like maybe it's just an error on maybe even just the red minis. I have no idea. So I'm sure by the time this video is up, Boss Man will have told me what it's all about, but definitely let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on that crazy mini. But with that being said, this is the end of this opening here for me today for Robert. Thank you so much, Robert, for letting me open up these 2 boxes for you. I hope you were able to enjoy the videos and that I was able to get you some nice pieces for your collection. So I will get all this packed up later today. And of course, as usual, when that information is ready, you'll receive your email with your tracking number and shipping confirmation. But to all of you out there watching, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Because, of course, Robert supplies the personal break. You guys, if you didn't watch, the channel wouldn't be as large of a channel as it is. And I really do appreciate it. So, everyone, I hope you're all staying safe. Times are tough right now. And I hope that you're all taking care of yourselves and making smart decisions. But let me get this cleaned up, and then we actually do have another break today, not a personal break. I did start with Roberts just because I knew it was 2 boxes and it could take some time, so I wanted to make sure I had enough time for that. This other opening could have happened on Friday, but we did acquire some of a newer Weiss Schwartz set. What is it? Fujimi Fantasia Bunko, so I'll be opening that up next. It is very anime-y, and if you're more of a sports person, you're not into anime, you probably won't enjoy it, but I'm just mentioning that's what's coming up next. But yeah, if you're looking to expand your horizons, perhaps you like anime and sports cards, and maybe that'll be your thing. But that is what's coming up next. It is 11:30 a.m. for me right now, so I just have a little bit of time to get that opening before we plug the phone back in, because we are a physical shop, normally open at noon, but, you know, except Fridays we would open at 1. But we're closed, only open for curbside pickup right now, but we do have to plug that phone line back in. And I always, it's like, oh, I unplug it so there's not as much noise, but there's like always something going on in the background. It's like, really, what's the point? But I try to make these videos as enjoyable as possible, as professional as possible, so I try. But of course, thank you so much, Robert, once again for letting me open these up for you. These will be shipped out later. But let me get this cleaned up and switching over to that next break. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!